This is International Big Mega Radio Smasher.
No, that would not sound
Okay. Having a good time with you. I'm telling you.
I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Oh, I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Oh, I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Dirty bitch.
Appearing in their third straight state championship was something that wasn't exactly expected of Parkland at the beginning of the season after they lost 5 all-state players to graduation last year. And Patterson does the honors for Garnet Valley as they upset the 2-time defending state champions and win their first ever state championship crown.
I think the girls from this year should just take away from that state championship was that no one thought we could get there, and we did. And people are going to be saying the same things next year. They're going to say, you lost 4 seniors that were really important to you, so what can you do to come back from that? Like, it's probably not going to be possible, but anything's possible, honestly. That's what I learned this season, so just keep working hard and just take it and learn from it.
I think they can take it as motivation. Just like have that in the back of their mind, just kind of like fuel their hate fire the entire season. But I think they need to know what to do. They were such a big part of this season, so they know what they have to do. They need to take every game one step at a time. Don't look ahead on like the big things, just the small things, because that'll be very good for them in the long run. It's gonna be hard, but they can do it.
I think the girls should take away that anything's possible. If you work hard and keep a mindset, then you can accomplish anything, and you have to have big dreams to accomplish something like that.
We just want to remind them of like what their goals should be, and just like remind them how exciting it is to like succeed, and that like it feels so good to have like your school on your back, like wanting you to do well, and just reminding them of all the great things that come with that.
And we just want to follow in the seniors' footsteps from this past year and the year before, and just all the seniors before us. And we just want to make sure everyone stays working hard, and that's all we can ask for.
I think since a lot of girls are coming up, they also get to fill in the spots since the seniors are leaving this year. And we're gonna fight hard to win the championship next year.
I think as seniors, we're gonna have to really push hard and make sure everyone puts their best foot forward. And I think all of us juniors and all the rest of the team this year felt like we kind of let the seniors down this year. So we're hoping, and we owe it to them to have a good season next year and hopefully get to the championship.
Way to depress us.
Sorry.
We all
kind of did.
Yeah, I know. We feel like we owe it to them.
Yeah, we feel like we owe it to them to bring it back and have a good team next year.
We all really want it. I think we can get it.
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in open lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, toxic.
This season, no one really expected anything out of us, and the 4 seniors really had to work hard and try and bring up some younger girls up to the team and try and be good leaders for them. But overall, the season was a great experience for all of us, and we just had a really fun time.
I think it's one of my favorite seasons out of all 4 years I've been here because everyone wrote us off in the beginning, and we came back and fought through the whole season really hard and just proved everyone wrong.
Just like amazing. We accomplished so much, and no one expected us to do well, and we did, and we just like overcame so many obstacles, and we worked together, and the bond that we had with our teammates was just so special and so good.
It was so fun. We made so many memories on and off the court, and it was just something you'll never forget. It'll stay with you forever.
Fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a fucking nihilist porcupine. He's a the type women wanna be within. Rappers hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime.
I think it's safe to say that for all of us, the entire time the season didn't really feel real. We were doing all of these great things, and at the moment it didn't feel real. But like looking back on it now, I'm just so proud of all of us with all we accomplished. No one thought we were gonna do it, and we did. So I think we didn't put a lot of pressure on us at the time, but there definitely was a lot of pressure, but we just were so comfortable with each other that it didn't feel like anything.
I think this season we had a lot to live up to because we lost a lot of good talent, so a lot of us had a lot of pressure, and I think we handled it really well, and no one really expected us to go as far as we did, and I think teamwork and just our family brought it together, and we really played well, and it was just an awesome season.
I think that we proved everyone in the Lehigh Valley wrong. Everyone thought that we were going to not do well in this season with losing 5 seniors last year, but everyone stepped up and worked so hard, and we just proved everyone wrong by making it to state finals.
Coach Krause, I don't think there's one good word to describe him because he's just such an amazing person. I think as a coach, he knows so much. You can always go to him and he knows exactly what you're doing wrong and he knows exactly how to help you. And I think whenever he speaks, he's so motivational and so inspirational that everyone wants to listen to him, and he just has so much knowledge.
Coach Krause is a really good coach. He taught me a lot this year, and he knows exactly what to say.
Just a really great coach altogether. I just have so much respect for him.
He just always knows what to say and when to say it and when not to say something, and it just helps us grow as volleyball players and people in general, and we're just grateful to have him as our coach.
Coach Krause is just an all-knowing man. He knows everything about volleyball and everything about life in general. He just teaches us to... Alright, restart. Coach Krause is just an all-knowing man. He knows everything about volleyball to... I don't even know how to say this, guys. Okay, restart. Coach Krause is an all-knowing man. He knows everything about volleyball. He has so much knowledge about everything in life in general, and he teaches us so much stuff. Oh, dang it! Coach Krause, that man. He knows everything. He is an all-knowing man. Coach Krause, he's just a great man. I've learned so much throughout my life from him, and he always knows what to say in any situation and just can always make you feel better. Or go tough on you and make you think about why you are really playing volleyball.
I love him. Like, I've never had another coach before that like cared so much about his team and stuff like that. He like is not only like such a good volleyball coach, but he's like a really good life coach kind of. Like, he's very motivating. Like, we're in the workout room and stuff, and he'll just like motivate us to want to do better. So
he's been everything that like you can ask for. He's just in one person. Like, he's just a great coach. He knows whatever to say to you. Just very guiding, and he always knows how to cheer you up if you're down. I think this season he had to take a different approach than he normally had to, because he always had a lot of returning players, but this year he was dealing with basically a new player in every position except Sam. So I definitely think he took a very instructional role more than he ever has before, because he had to like make us feel comfortable in these new positions that like we weren't used to. So I really think that he did a great job that way, and I don't really think we would have been where we were if it wasn't for him, Coach Jesse and Heather.
One of my favorite moments about this season was at first losing the league final game and coming back and beating the same team in district finals. It was just a great feeling.
Making the bar playoff run when we won district and the game against Liberty in the finals with going 5 sets, we all just had a ton of fun. And then the run of state playoffs, making it to the state finals and the trip back to Johnstown was definitely a lot of fun.
I thought like every time that we rode the bus to and from the game, we always like sang a lot, and that was really fun. And also winning districts was a really fun experience.
My favorite moment was traveling to Penn State with Jesse and Heather. We just had a really fun time, and it was a really big bonding experience for us all.
One of my favorite, like, completely moments was before the Bishop Shanahan game when we all sang Draw of Hearts. We were all in a circle, and it was just a really good bonding moment, and it was so special and good.
I think one of my favorite memories is just like whether it was in practice or whenever actually any time music came on, we just like jam out as a team, and we always had our song Draw of Hearts, and we would always sing that, and just like having that bonding time is really special. And especially one of the practices we had was just basically singing and dancing practice, which I personally love, so it was a great time. Really just spending time with them. It didn't matter what we were doing.
I'd say like just like being together with everybody all the time, and like one practice, like it wasn't even a practice, like we just sang and danced the entire time, and it was like really like a great bonding experience before like it was a big game, I think, the next day, and it was really fun.
One of my favorite moments of the season is when before a big game, our assistant coach Jesse would always tell us like stories and have a little lesson for our team. And I think it really brought us together, and it made us really excited for the upcoming game, and I think it helped us really play well. And I will always remember those little lessons.
I think my favorite thing about this season was getting like pumped up before each like big game with our piñatas. We would like piñatas. One of my favorite traditions was hitting the piñata.
Before every big game, if you want to call it, we would have a moment in our locker room with our assistant coach Jesse, and we would get a piñata, and we would just whack the piñata and get all kinds of candy and chapstick, gum, and all kinds of things that we need for volleyball, and it just got everyone really excited for the game.
The Jar of Hearts, piñatas, Lucky, sheets. Jesse used to make us like keep her. Jesse used to make us like signs and stuff, and they would make us so pumped because we'd be like, oh! Sam and I would always sing super bass every single time we got into the locker room, always like walking up. And that's something that's going to end this year, but it was really fun to do with her.
Ever since, like, I don't know how long ago they started it, but we would always, once we got to, on our way home from an away game, we would get to Chalksville, which is down the road, and we would sing Lucky by Britney Spears. And it's kind of like, for me, I believe that it kind of brought us together no matter what happened. If we lost the game, if we won the game, it wouldn't really matter the outcome because we knew we always had to sing that song. And I just think that was a really special moment.
There were a lot of volleyball moments, but I think it was really big with all the support we had this year. Just the parents and especially our friends. We had a volleyball pack basically every game, and the big games, it really just brought us through the match. So our support this year was endless.
Being a senior is just a great feeling. I knew from when I was in 9th grade I had to listen to what the seniors said, and they always controlled the whole team, and I knew it would be a big responsibility to take on, but it was a fun role because all the younger girls made it such an easy job.
The underclassmen, I think I can speak for all of the seniors. We are so proud of the underclassmen. They have done so much. They did what they were told. They pushed themselves as hard as they could, and I really think they stepped up more than they ever have before.
Our team is like very big on bonding, and we can do like anything we want. We can tell each other anything. We're very comfortable around each other, and we always know to trust the person next to us on and off.
I thought that it was a really, really fun group of girls, and I just had a blast the whole time. All of them really cared about getting better, and we all like had the same goal to hopefully make it out on top, and I think we really achieved all of our goals that we had set this season.
They were great. Like, everybody was so... Everyone was just great.
Yeah, great at volleyball, great friends, great family, and just, like, you know, you always have your teammates, even if you're having a bad day, they're always there.
We all became so close, like we were just such a close-knit group, and everyone just had a ton of fun wherever we were together.
Underclassmen, for next season, follow your dreams. They know the way.
3, 2, 1.
In this world,
everything around me is changing.
I think we can cut her off now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the seniors are a really fun group this year, and they kind of brought all of us in with open arms, and they helped us bond together.
I'm going to miss them so much. I think they really did a really good job. They were really good leaders this year. They knew exactly what to say and just how to, if we weren't doing so well, how to like pick us up, and really knew how to like, you know, be fun, but also like get down to business when they needed to.
It had like a huge impact on us. Like when we're down, like they always push us to do better, and more than anything, like they're people we can always like look up to, like on the court, that we won't have next year, but we'll have other people. That was so depressing. Yeah, I know, it's so sad. Like, we're gonna miss them so much, and they really impacted our game and make us play way better, like, than we are, because they're way better than us.
They had great leadership skills on the court, and they really knew how to bring us together as a team, and in doing so it made us like play better together. And I think that if it was a different set of seniors, or if they didn't have like all the qualities that they had, like I believe our season would have been totally different. I think we owe our entire season to them.
Like, they were awesome. Like, they were like so helpful in like every way. Like, they would always try and like help you, like if it was like with volleyball or not, or like just like say hi to you in the hallway or something. They were always so nice. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I think the seniors were really fun this year. They really brought a fun aspect to the team, and they were always like friendly on the court, and they made us feel comfortable when we got thrown into games.
I think the most important thing that this year's seniors have taught us is just to stick together as friends, and the rest will kind of like fall in place if we all have like the same goal. We all like work together.
Our seniors this year, I'd say were amazing at showing us how to be a good player, and they're not just great players, but they're also all of our friends. I know that all of us are really close, and I think that's really good when it comes to a team, because you need to know your teammates in order to play as a group, and they've shown such good leadership, and I think we're ready to take on that role next year.
I think we were pretty good if you ask the underclassmen. We wanted them to feel comfortable on the court. That was our biggest thing, because it was going to be very different, as I said before, so we needed to establish a good foundation for them. So before the season even started, we kind of set up goals that we wanted to. We wanted everyone to just play together as one team, and I think we did that no matter who was on the court.
We all just enjoyed the season so much. We became a ton closer, and we enjoyed every minute of it.
They're a bunch of nobodies. Just kidding. The other 3 seniors are my best friends. They've become my best friends since 9th grade to now. And really, volleyball has just gotten us closer, and I can rely on them for anything on and off the court. And don't think I would be able to get through the season without them.
They're my best friends. I can tell them anything, and I know to trust them with anything. And on and off the court, you can just tell them anything. They were very welcoming to everyone.
Shout out to everyone who has supported us through this season. It's been a crazy ride.
Out of anyone, the coaching staff and the team, who would you say was there for us the most and we could talk to about anything? Jessie. Yeah, we just like to say thank you very much for everything, Jessie. We love you so much.
You are the best. You're actually a sister.
Yeah, we wish we were your age.
And I hope you get a new wallet soon.
Ooh, wink, 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 wink.
By the time you're watching this, you'll have it. Sorry.
We will miss you very much.
Wow.